Today on the channel, we finish up X-Men 97 Series 1 with a little ladies' night with Storm and Rogue.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another X-Men 97 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got Rogue, we got Storm, two of X-Men's finest in a ladies' night unboxing. But for all your X-Men 97 needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up DJC Collectibles. Use discount code 8OFFDJC to save 8% off your entire order. Gotta get a deal out there. And of course, Storm, Rogue, no strangers to the Marvel Legends line, but a little bit of updates never hurt anybody. And we got some similarities and some differences. And of course, we'll do comparisons later on in this video. And of course, we're gonna do this video like we do all the other videos on the channel. We're gonna take a look at the packaging. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna unbox it. We're gonna talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's see what old Rogue's up to. We'll go Rogue first. That's what we're going to do. We got Rogue in her green and yellow attack ready to join up with Terry Steinbach in an Oakland A's event any day now. Who knows? But looking good there. Big bubble window. Not a lot of bells and whistles with this one. There's no doubt about it. But very cool packaging and the retro style packaging. Definitely here for that. A little glamour shot of the animation over there of Rogue. X-Men 97 at the top. A little group shot up there as well. On the back, we got the cross-sell. Of course, we've unboxed all these on the channel. Check out the reviews. Then you got Rogue, a little glamour shot. And then you got all the jibber-jabber down low, Marvel Legends up high. Without further ado, let's get old Rogue out of the package here. If I can. There we go. You got to go in through the bottom. Always good to go in through the bottom. That's where I always like to go through. We're going to pull it out right there. There it is. Oh, we got hands falling out. That happens. See you later. Goodbye. Spider-Man style. Bam. See you later. And then we get the old plastic prison. There she is, Rogue, looking good. I can just hear her voice, and it's funny. Whenever I see Rogue anything, I hear the voice from the X-Men 97. Looking like a true young Rue McClanahan from the Golden Girls is what she reminds me of. Shout out to Rue McClanahan. See you later. She's dead now. She's dead. Yes, it's true. She's not so golden anymore. But we got Rogue, and we got two hands here. She does come with two gloved hands, and you do get that hand we've seen in the past that's the hand that holds a glove. So she took the glove off, which is kind of weird in the package here because she's holding a glove, and then she's got a glove on. How many gloves is she wearing? A glove under a glove under a glove? Is it one of those magic tricks? Boo, boo, boo. Is she doing one of those kind of things? Who knows? Who knows? But we do got her looking good here with the gloved hand. I'm not going to use this hand because I used it for one of the last ones, and we'll compare it here in a few seconds. And then you do get a glove-fisted hand, which I'm here for, so you can replace that. And then you got the open hand. That's what makes sense with this glove. You know, you put the open hand on one, it's like she took it off. There you go. The more you know. The more you know. I'm sure you could have figured it out yourself. I'm sure you could have. We got Rogue looking good here. The arms do go all the way around. Even some ratchet noises. Can you hear this? Very interesting there on Rogue. You do get the side-to-side. No bicep cut. Looking like single-jointed elbows. Not here for that. You do get the side-to-side. You get the hands removable, of course, back and forth, side-to-side. Hula hoop at the top. No waist on the female body. Big old splits if you need them. Thigh cut. But we are playing the hits when it comes to the legs. Double-jointed knees right down here like a young Terry Steinbach once again behind the mound. Or behind the catchers there. Looking good. No boot cut. Ankles back, forth, side to side. And then you get the head on her. Looking really, really good on the head. I do like this head on Rogue. This could be the best Rogue head. And that could be the reason a lot of people buy this to pop on some of the other Rogue heads possibly. Who knows? But a very good looking Rogue here. Always like the kind of reddish brown hair with the whitish gray at the very top. Definitely an interesting look, but an iconic look for Rogue as we know. She just got her X-Men team jacket here on in green, looking good. Love the X-Men kind of patches, logos on the side of the arms there, looking nice. Got the wristbands here, which are removable. You take the hands off, those are. I guess it's not really wristbands. It's part of her glove, but you know what I mean. She does have her X-Men belt on as well. Then you got the yellow and gold, or green and yellow attack going on throughout here on the body, looking really good. Just a little limited here by the arms there. Would have liked to seen the pinless joints. Would have liked to seen the double jointed elbows on that one. Would have been nice. But very tight joints on here as a whole. A good figure. A good respectable Rogue. Dare I say you could set your watch to it if you needed to. Does she fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand? Well, what do you know? That she does. She fits perfectly on a Mattel stand right there. Here for that all day long. Now, the last Rogue we got was a Target exclusive Rogue, which wasn't bad. Got the same kind of hand thing going on here. The head is where it lost a lot of people on this Rogue. Maybe it's the brownish maroon type hair there against the whitish gray at the top. Maybe it's all the makeup. Maybe it is the more Rue McClanahan-like face on this one. I'm not exactly sure what it is. But some people liked it, some people didn't like it. Kind of is what it is. That's kind of the way it goes. But it feels like a very big head for her body on this one to me, where this one's a little bit slimmer and trimmer. And then you got the OG Rogue here. Always did like this one. And this one, honestly, still holds up here. There's a few things I would change about it if I could, but it's got a more greenish goldish color instead of yellow here, but a good looking Rogue. No issues with this one. Really, all three Rogues are good. And if you have a big X-Men collection, Rogue can fit on a lot of different shelves, so you need a couple different Rogues in your collection. So I'm fine with this new one here. Gonna join the X-Men 97 team for me, and I got one on one X-Men shelf, one on the other. All is right in the world. It just really does come down to choose your own Rogue adventure, which one you do prefer. So there's old Rogue, looking good. She's going Rogue today here, but now we're gonna finish this unboxing off with Storm, and some people do say the true leader of the X-Men, and I understand how that goes from time to time. But Storm looking good here in her white. Now, we've had her in white before. We've had her in gray. We've had her in black. We've had her with mohawks. We've had her with long hair. We've had her in a lot of incarnations. Now we get white once again, but we get the mohawk with the white. So really mixing it up, keeping us on our toes with her hair. There's no doubt about it, but it is Storm in the package. Much like Rogue, not a lot of fuss going on with the packaging. Pretty slim and trim in there. X-Men 97 logo. You got the glamour shot from the show. You got the team picture up front. And then on the back, you got the glamour shot. You got the jibber jabber. We got the cross sell. Like I said, we're unboxing them all on the channel. Check those out. UPCs, all that kind of fun stuff. It is Storm. No blurb, no nothing. Let's dive in. Let's see what all the fuss is about with old Storm. If I can I get her out? There we go. Uh-oh, we're losing hands again. Losing hands. See you later. Goodbye. Like a Frisbee. Spider-Man style. Bam. See you later. Goodbye. And then the old plastic prison for Storm. She's ready to take off. She's ready to fly. Oh, she's going to fly. She's going to fly now like a young Rocky. That's what she's going to do. But we're going to pull her out. We're going to get down to it. See you later. Goodbye. And she does come with an open hand and a fist of fury. She comes with the opposites over there, so you choose your own hand adventure. Very gummy hand here on her, though. Very gummy hand. But that's it. No other accessories, nothing. Very limited in what we're getting out of these figures. I will say that. Now, Storm looking good all day long. I know this is Storm. Quite the hairdo on her. I mean, that is a huge spike up there. And then she's got the long kind of rat's tail going on in some ways. But man, oh man, she's got quite the hairdo on her. Bright white there against the black skin makes it even more kind of powerful there. The two color contrast. Looking really nice. Then I love that it brings in a little color of yellow with the lightning earrings, which is really on brand. Really on brand right there. Can't help miss those two X-Men clasps right there on there. And she's got, do we call this a cape? I'm calling it a cape. She's got a cape going on here. It is soft goods cape. Got kind of the rubber band wire there holding onto her fist if you need to. And then it is kind of stuck into her back. So it's not a removable cape, anything like that. But it does show her moving up. You know, you put a little fan. You get one of those little fans and you put a little effect on it. You can have that going at all times. I don't know. Choose your own display adventure at the end of the day. But definitely is Storm. I got no issues with this one. I think the head sculpt is really good. That's the main player in this figure. The rest of it, you're basically a white body with some yellow pinstriping and a couple of X-Men logos. Bam, you got Storm, really, at the end of the day. She does, once again, got the single jointed elbows at the side to side. No double jointed elbows here. Arms do go all the way around. You got these shoulder pads, but they do move out of the way for articulation. That's always nice. Hula hoop at the top, of course. Head back forth, side to side. Big ol' Storm splits if you need them. Thigh cut. Double jointed knees, just like we saw with Rogue, and then you get the ankles up and down, a little bit of side to side for her there. So basically your typical Marvel Legend female figure, really, at the end of the day. Does she fit on a ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. I don't know. It looks like Storm's hole is way too small. Oh, nope, got it in there. She made it fit. She made it fit. Good for Storm. True champion, true champ right there. Looking good. Looking good. It's all right. It's Storm, but I did bring a prior version here. Very similar figure. Would have liked a couple effect pieces. We did get effect pieces with this one. Would have been nice to have with the new one. Is what it is, though, at the end of the day. Very cool looks here. Very similar looks, like I said. Basically the exact same figure. A little bit more golden yellow here, more of a bright yellow on this. Then you got more of a grayish white, and you got a straight white here. The heads being the big difference between the two, really, at the end of the day. And, of course, you could switch these heads around if you really wanted to. Really is up to you. That's the beauty of the Marvel Legends stuff. You can choose your own adventure in a lot of ways. But a lot of reuse out of these two here. It's just a few little differences. Of course, the pinless knees, I'm here for that all day long. I love that in my collection. So there it is. Old Storm, the effect piece is kind of wearing out on Storm, too. I'm going to have to retighten these or something, see if I can get something going there. But it is Storm. It is looking good. Like I said, some people, the true leader of the X-Men, as we do know. But Rogue and Storm, two all-timers, two of the great ladies of the X-Men team. I'm here for both of them. Going to say I prefer Rogue just because I really like the head sculpt on this Rogue. I like this one, too. But really, unless I was just not crazy like I am wanting to buy all these things, I'd probably skip on this one and just stick with this one. But that being said, a lot of people missed out on this. A lot of people do not have this one. So I could see picking this one up all day long. So there you go. Storm and Rogue. What are your guys' thoughts? Let me know your thoughts on these two in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Always helps when you thumbs up the video. Storm's not thumbs up and she's falling down. But it definitely, thumbs up the video always helps the channel, as you guys know. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and the other YouTube channel. We got 2 channels going on. Make sure you subscribe to both of those. And then, of course, don't forget about the Patreon for early access to all the videos from both channels. And you get to support the channel by being a member of the Patreon. And, of course, you can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on the X. The _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram and on Threads. So for the X-Men, Storm, Rogue, X-Men 97, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.